I am very curious to know what's your daily routine. Like, how do you start your day and how it went and everything? If you would love to
Yeah.
share.
Well, I do have quite the morning routine, and I think that's so important when we're
Okay. So, welcome back, guys, to our another session. And today we are very excited because today have a very special guest with us. Today we are going to talk about manifestation, mindset, and lots of thing about how to attract your goals towards yourself. Like you have any visions, any goal in your life, how you can attract it towards yourself. We are going to talk about lots of things. Make sure to watch this podcast till the end. Let's get started. And welcome, Juela. Welcome to our show. I'm very excited to have you on our show.
Hi, yeah, thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
Thank you so much. So let's get started with a warm introduction of yours that you are into manifestation. You teach people about manifestation. So from how long you are into this industry?
So I've been a coach for about 2 years, but I've been an avid manifester since I was a child.
Okay, so how do you came to this industry? Like there are lots of industry, and before 2 years, what was the thing that you were pursuing?
So I actually was in the industry as a recreational therapist, and I loved my job as a therapist, but I knew I wanted to talk more about spirituality and the healing journey. So that's why I decided to really bring in my experience and become a coach.
Amazing, amazing. So, Juela, let's talk about from the basic. Let's go to the advanced. So, let's talk about the basic. The people who are watching this podcast, can you please tell us that what exactly is manifestation? What, like, how does this work, and does this really work or not? Because sometimes people have doubt in their mind. So let's start with the basic.
Sure. So, manifestation absolutely is a real thing. It's all based on quantum physics. I'm not going to go too much into that, but so it's a combination of quantum physics using your mindset and clearing any sort of blockages in your energy in order to bring your desires into reality. So, yes, it's all about your thoughts, but the way I teach it, it's so much more than that. And how do we clear our energy in order to manifest what we really desire?
Hmm. So manifestation is the thing that if we are manifesting something, like if we are thinking about something with a deep inside feeling, like we can attract that towards ourselves. This is also known as manifestation. This is also known as law of attraction. The both terms are similar, or is there any difference between all those terms?
No, I think, manifestation is a similar term to the law of attraction. I kind of use them hand in hand. So, yes, I would consider them the same thing.
Okay, okay. And like you are into this industry, you are coaching people so about manifestation. So like what inspired you to like got into this industry and teach people about this thing? Is there any story or is there anything that you want to share with the audience that happens to your life after that you like came to this industry?
hmm Well, I would say my story is really rooted in, my industry when I was a therapist and helping people on their own healing journey and realizing, there's so much going on, behind the surface that we don't always know about. And I wanted to talk about how, if you have this goal, let's bring it into reality on your healing journey. And so it was really about me feeling so passionate within my own experience within what I was manifesting and knowing I could help other people on their own journey as well. And so after I entered this industry as a coach, I realized the proof is all there. And transformation is real when we get to the root of things and understand the power of our mindset. And it's really been so fulfilling to help other people transform and bring more abundance and empowerment into their lives through energetic clearing and mindset.
Hmm. Right, absolutely. And like in the manifestation thing, like if we will go more deeper about the manifestation, if we will talk about uh like can you please tell me that how a basic person who is watching this video can like start manifesting their goals? Like what is the steps that they should follow? Is there any procedure or is there any roadmap that you have prepared for your clients, if you want to share it with our audience?
Sure, I can say a little blurb about how I would start this, right? So, firstly, making sure to set a specific intention and
Okay.
stating that in the presence and how you feel. So, for example, saying, I feel so abundant now that I'm working at my job as a business coach, something like that, right? Saying in the present and having that feeling behind it is so important. So setting the intention, and then being receptive to any sort of signs that we receive from spirit or gut intuitions on how to actually take action on that intention, right? So
Hmm.
then we take aligned or inspired action on that intention, and then we kind of follow through with that process. So those are the two, I would say, very important steps to take. And I could talk about the steps I would take specifically one-on-one with my clients, but that's just a little like guideline. Set the intention and take that inspired action to really bring it into reality.
So you told about the affirmations, that we should follow some affirmations, and we should like if we want to attract something, we should think that we already have those things. Like this is also a process of manifesting things, like uh
Yeah.
thinking that we already have the thing in my present life. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, it is all about feeling that you already have that desire or outcome in your life and acting as that person. I love the term being it till you see it. So what
Hmm.
does that desire already feel like in your body, in your mind? And what do we need to do to accelerate that process furthermore? And I do think that affirmations are incredibly powerful on this journey, but you can't just say affirmations day in, day out without actually having that feeling state behind it. So I think that affirmations are amazing, but it's how you use them on a day-to-day basis.
But it's difficult for the people to feel that thing. Like if I'm like affirming that I'm going to make 100K USD per month, so I'm imagining that I can do this, but deep inside somewhere up, like our brain says, yeah, or our mind says that nah, you can't do this, this is very difficult, you have a problem. So there are lots of negative thoughts that go inside us. So how to overcome that? Like how to avoid that? What's the procedure?
Yeah, totally makes sense. I think there's always certain blockages that come up when we're wanting to manifest something.
Yeah.
So totally makes sense, that question. So it's all about sort of that inner work, right? So getting to the root, like, why don't you feel worthy of this manifestation? I think it really comes down to, okay, so you want this thing, but on the other side, do you really believe in the fact that you deserve this manifestation? What do we need to do to clear that energy, to clear those blockages on your worthiness to get there?
We have to believe in the process. We have to believe in the terms that we are using.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay, great. Apart from that, like in the daily life, like if we are manifesting or if we are just using the affirmations once a week or just sometimes, like it will not work. So it will be in our daily life routine, like in the morning, in the evening. So I'm very curious to know what's your daily routine? Like how do you get start your day and how it went and everything? If you would love to
Yeah.
share.
Well, I do have quite the morning routine, and I think that's so important when we're, on this journey, like waking up, having that, clear energy, setting our intentions, right? So, I start my day off with a meditation, whether it's just me, myself, and I, or I also love to do guided meditations, even
Yeah.
specifically about manifestation or mindset. So always starting with a meditation, and then I do a little breath work. So I do Wim Hof every day. That really helps clear my energy. I also do a little bit of journaling, just kind of brain dump any sort of thoughts. But also when I journal, I do this thing called scripting, which is very popular within manifestation, sort of writing out in the present what I want my day to feel like, to look like, what am I bringing into my day. So making sure that that journaling is very intentional. What am I bringing in, right? And then what I do after that is I do use the affirmations, and there's this technique where you can, look in the mirror and really feel that in your body, in your mind, and state those affirmations while feeling into that desire. So I think it's very powerful to, watch ourselves and make sure that we're actually feeling and cultivating that energy as we're stating those. And I do think that affirmations also is a practice as well. And the more that we say that in the feeling state, it rewires our subconscious mind, which is where the affirmations come in to help us through those blockages as well.
So you are using the terms blockages again and again. So can you please tell our audience that what exactly blockages is and how to identify that you have a mental blockages, or like you in your body, what's going on and what not?
Mm-hmm. So for example, let's say you are, in a job that you're not interested in, and you feel like you need to get a promotion, right? Or you need to do something that's more fulfilling. The blockage there is the unworthiness, or the thought that you are not enough in order to move ahead. So the blockage is really just not having that belief within yourself that you have the capability to manifest what your desire is.
Okay. Like there is some distractions or some negative energy behind you that is stopping you towards the like achievement. So
Yes.
that's the thing that is stopping you, is the blockages. Got it. So yeah, this was amazing. I also wanted to know about this. So yeah. So like as you told us about the morning routine, that we can start our day with a beautiful meditation so that we can clean our brain and mind, and then we can just affirm the things that we want to do in our entire day. So that how is my day going to be, what are the things I'm going to achieve. Is there any night routine? Because it is also very like in like very fancy term like deep sleep meditation, or like money attraction sleep meditation. So do you also do that? Or can you tell me about that?
My night routine is not as extensive as my morning routine, but yes, my morning routine, or sorry, my night routine, I really just like to wind down with some like music therapy. I do listen to different frequencies that can help with sleep. And I do sometimes listen to some subliminals as I sleep as well, that can help with rewiring your subconscious as you are sleeping. And again, what you're talking about, this state where our brain is more receptive to those messages that go into our subconscious mind. And so my night routine, I really tune into those frequencies, and then I sort of play those subliminals as I am in the sleep mind.
Beautiful. Like manifestation is a beautiful thing. This helped me a lot in my life. Like in my life, whenever I'm also doing my business apart from the podcasting. So whenever I wanted to do anything in my business, I just start manifesting that before, daily, in the daily process. It's my daily routine to manifest the things that I want to achieve in my life. And I don't know how automatically everything comes towards me, like automatically, like the law of attraction works. The universe helped me to achieve all the things automatically. So this is a beautiful thing. So do you have any like in your life how manifestation helped you? Do you have any story, or do you have something that you want to share with your audience, your biggest achievement with the help of manifestation? You have achieved something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, well, that's feels like such a loaded question because, yeah, there's a lot of different things I have manifested. And I would say for me, it's the amount of freedom that I have in my life and
Yeah.
being able to have a business that brings me a level of fulfillment and serving other people on such a deep level. And I think with having the freedom that I've manifested within my business has also allowed me to manifest different goals within who I am as a creative person. Being able to pursue life outside of my business as, a musician, a dancer. And so I would say my biggest manifestation is the freedom that I have created within my life. And
Hmm.
I'm just so passionate about helping other people create that fulfillment, to create that freedom that they really desire and deserve.
Right, 100%. So are you a full-time coach right now?
So I am a part-time coach, but I also offer other healing modalities within my work that is a part of my business. So I also do psychic card readings, which is kind of intertwined with my coaching. So it's all very combined with my healing modalities and coaching sort of together.
Amazing. Like, there is lots of things that we can talk about, and that would be amazing. Like, as you told to the audience that you have one-to-one sessions where you tell people about your the entire process and the roadmap that you have created for the manifestation thing. So, can you tell us about your one-to-one session? How does it look like? What's the duration? How can people join you? How they can connect with you?
Yeah, absolutely. So my program, it's called the Manifestation Vortex, and it's a one-on-one coaching program. And I work with women from ages 20s to 40s. And basically within this program, we set the intention. What are we wanting to manifest? And I specifically work with the umbrella terms abundance and empowerment. And what does that look like for you? So that could be, more fulfilling jobs. It could be more financial increase and empowerment, combining that with, well, how do we show up with that confidence, with that sense of empowerment? And we work on that together for 3 months. Each week we hop on a Zoom call for an hour. And in between, I give you inner work. What do you need to work on each week? And what do you need to bring to that session? We talk about those blockages. We talk about how do we clear your energetic vortex to bring in what you desire and really get to the root of what that unworthiness is or the blockages that come up. So it's very much a personalized process for these women that I take them through to just go on this spiritual and energetic journey to what they're really desiring.
So like how they can connect with you, like which is the social media handle where you are most active, or what should I like link it in the description?
Absolutely. You can contact me over Instagram. So that's Jewels, JEWELS, 2 underscores, and then the word journeys. I'm very active on Instagram. And then you could also contact me over my website as well, which
Yeah. So, guys, I will definitely link it down, all the social media handles, website, and entire thing in the description. So you can just check it out into the description box. Apart from that, Joella, the viewers who are watching this video, would you love to like give them some advice or tips that how they should get started right now? Because like people listen to lots of things, they listen to lots of people, but they don't take action. So what do you think? Like, would you like to give them any advice?
I would say one of my best tips of advice is really to not force this journey, but taking that aligned and inspired action on what you really desire and knowing that you are worthy. And you have to start believing that within yourself. And one of my favorite quotes is, if you believe in yourself, then you are unstoppable. And that's what I live my life by. And I think everyone that's watching this should too.
Amazing, amazing. This is a beautiful quote. And like, I also love to read quote daily that motivates me and love to hear some motivational musics and stuff. So, Joella, what do you do when like life is something like a roller coaster? There are lots of ups and downs goes on in your life. So sometimes when like people are very sad or depressed or like don't want to do anything, so how do you like tackle all those situations? How do you manage that?
Mm. Well, I would say that self-care is paramount. And I think it's something that, we're not really programmed to, make sure that we take care of ourselves on a deeper level. So when I am really moving through something, I allow myself to fully feel it. And one of my biggest tools that I do use is journaling. So me, writing everything that I need to really, release any sort of negative emotion, and more so embracing that negativity and working through it versus pushing it down. And I think there's a lot of myths with manifestation that you have to be high vibe all the time. You have to be happy all the time, or your manifestation is not going to come in. But the way I see it is that manifestation starts when we're feeling those negative emotions. How do we work through that in order to bring in, what you desire on the other side of that? So I think that negativity is so important, and it's actually the start of where you want to go.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, there is lots of situations that goes on your life. So you should, that's not important that in the 24/7 you will be happy, all the things will go good on your life. So sometimes if something goes wrong, then just believe in yourself, just believe on the process, everything will be good. So like amazing, Joella, this was an amazing podcast. Like I love to learn lots of things from you, and like this was amazing. Even I have learned lots of things from you. Thank you so much for your time, and this was amazing. And people who are watching this podcast, make sure to like comment something. Like if you have any doubt in your mind, you can just comment it down so that I can check it out. Joella will check it out, and definitely if you want, we can have a part 2 of this session. So you can just let us know, like if you have any questions in your mind, we can have a part 2. What do you think, Joella? We can have that.
I would love that. Any questions you have, I am more than happy to answer.
Yeah, 100%. So just go and follow Joella, follow us in this channel. Thank you so much for your time. It was amazing. Thank you.
Thank you
Bye
for
bye.
having me.